Hari Om and very happy Krishna Janmashtami to all. Today we are going to see the book summary of Bhaja Govindam on this very auspicious day. Let us start with invocation. We will chant 3 times Om and then Om Sahana Bhavatu and following verses. सहना भवतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः. Let him protect us both. May he bless us with the bliss of knowledge. Let us exert together. May what we study be well studied. May we not hate or quarrel with each other. Om peace, peace, peace. ॐ श्रुतिस्मृतिपुराणानाम् आलयं करुणालयं नमामि भगवत्पाद शङ्करं लोकशङ्करं शङ्करं शङ्कराचार्यं केशवं बादरायणं सूत्रभाष्यकृतौ वन्दे भगवन्तौ पुनः पुनः. ईश्वरो गुरुरात्मेति मूर्तिभेदविभागिने व्योमवद्व्याप्तदेहाय दक्षिणामूर्तये नमः. सच्चिदानन्दरूपाय विश्वोत्पत्त्यादिहेतवे तापत्रयविनाशाय श्रीकृष्णाय वयं नमः. ॐ समस्तजनकल्याणे निरतं करुणामयं नमामि चिन्मयं देवं सद्गुरुं ब्रह्मविद्वरं सद्गुरुं ब्रह्मविद्वरम्. So as I said, today we are going to see the book review of the book Bhaja Govindam. We will see the preview and we will see the book summary. Let us begin with book preview. In book preview, the first thing what we see is we connect with the book emotionally. When we connect with any text emotionally, it gives a higher impact on ourselves. Second thing, we will see what is there on the front page, what is there on the back page. We will see what is inside the first page, that is the publication details, and then table of content. And finally, we will see the book summary. Now, I connect with this book. I am on a path of self-realization. And self-realization is the ultimate goal of human life. I found the principles discussed in this book in line with the seeker's journey. It is not only reminds the seeker his journey, his duty, his ultimate goal of life, but wakes him up from the slumber. This is a very good scolding book. We will see it further. May Puja Gurudev Swami Chinmayananda's grace and Bhagavan Adi Shankaracharya's blessings make this reading fulfilling and move one step ahead towards the self-realization. We invoke the grace and blessings of Bhagavan and Puja Gurudev. May this reading takes us one step further towards our ultimate goal. So this is the front page of the book. And this is the last page of the book. I will read out what is said in the last page. So this book is by Bhagavan Adi Shankaracharya ji and commentary is by Puja Gurudev Swami Chinmayananda ji. So the last page says, Adi Shankaracharya is among the greatest revolutionary thinkers of all the time. He renewed, uplifted and restored the Vedic culture to its true greatness. He was not only the founder of a great philosophical movement, but also a compassionate teacher, a tireless missionary and a brilliant poet, writer, who could convey the complex and profound truth in the world of elegant simplicity. Bhaja Govindam is one of the Bhagavan Adi Shankaracharya's most beautiful works, composed in clear and effective language and addressed to the simple folks suffering with the demands of life, but also capable of keeping an intellectual philosophers engrossed. It is rightly described as a fragrant bouquet of verses. The clear, precise, and eloquent commentary of Swami Chinmayananda adds to his fragrance of original composition, inviting the spiritual seeker to reflect upon the meaning of the verses, attempt to understand, absorb, and live the truth behind the words. This is a great book for a spiritual seeker. I highly recommend this. So these are the publication details. It is published by Chinmaya Prakashan in December 2001. That was the first print, and 2013 it was reprinted. It is available on Amazon. Links are given below. Please use these links to get your copy. Now, what is there inside the book? So when we see the preface, it says, these are the 31st memorable verses, delivers a wake-up call to a slumbering seeker. This book addresses all kind of seeker, whether you are beginner, you are intermediate, or you are on the top. It wakes up everything, and where a seeker can go wrong in different levels, this book does that. It systematically removes the misconception and lifts the veil of ignorance. We are all deluded by Maya, we are all deluded by misconceptions, and this book makes the knowledge very clear. It forces us to detach from the impermanence of life and seek the supreme reality, which Gurudev in his hard-hitting commentary points out the malaise and urgent need to eradicate it. The other name of this book is Moha Mudgara. It removes all the delusion. Now we will see the introduction of this book. How to see the life differently. We have lived a life of human being. But so far we are at the body level, mind level, and intellect level, and how to transcend that. What should be my goal of life? How to become spiritually smart and also spiritually wealthy. That is the name of our community. We all go to university. We all go to university, a learning institute, to become a student of universe. Now, from worldly knowledge, we have to gain the knowledge of universe. So, who is worldly smart? So, a person who learns from his own experience is smart, and the one who also learns from other people's experience is super smart. So we have to become super smart and learn from one's own experience and from other people's experience. You may have a double PhD, worldly smart, but spiritually, if you are in LKG, this book is for you. How to see the world differently, that is shown in this book. Now, when we approach any restaurant, we see only a good appearance, good food, good service. But what is behind the scene? What is there in the kitchen of that restaurant? The same way, what is behind this world which is so lucrative? What is behind that? What is the truth of it? What is in the kitchen? That this book shows. So now we have to become worldly smart, learn from one experience, learn from other people's experience, and we have to see the truth behind the scene. And that is what is revealed in this book. Now Bhagavan scolds everyone who thinks foolishly. This is a scolding book. As I said, Bhagavan scolds a brahmachari. Brahmachari is the one who is in the stage of learning, who is constantly striving for this knowledge of Brahman, is a brahmachari. And in today's world, we can say a brahmachari is a student. who is studying in the school, who is in the college, who is in the beginning of their life. Bhagavan scolds a gruhastha who has started his married life, started a family, and taking care of his children and parents. That is a gruhastha, and also they are taking care of the society. Bhagavan also scolds a vanprastha who is retired, where they can go wrong, and a sannyasi also can go wrong. So those who are at the pinnacle of this knowledge, they can also go wrong. They can do the mistakes, and Bhagavan scolds them also. So this is a scolding book where Bhagavan scolds brahmachari, a gruhastha, a vanprastha, and sannyasi, and with lot of compassion and love guides them what to do, how to do. We just go through this book and we get our part of scolding and love, both from this book and both from Bhagavan Adi Shankaracharya and from Puja Gurudev. Now, first stanza plus 12 other stanzas are by Bhagavan Adi Shankaracharya. The remaining 14 is by 14 disciples, and last 4 are again by Bhagavan Adi Shankaracharya. So this is the way this 31 verses are completed. 13 plus 14, 27 plus 4, 31. And generally we start and end up our journey as a journey of body. Now we have to go beyond the journey of this body and see what is behind the scenes. So what is a journey of body? A journey of body is asti jayate vardate viparinamate apakshiyate vinashyati. That is a death. And from this journey of body, now we have to move to journey of soul. So we have to ask ourselves this question: have we moved forward? Are we going to take care of body only? Are we going to give only time for this journey of body and satisfy the mental urges, or have we moved further? Have we moved further from inferior level to right way of living? So far our journey is for enjoyment, and there is nothing wrong in enjoyment. When you enjoy something, you are most nearer to yourself. But that enjoyment has these 5 defects. All the enjoyments, if you see, they have these 5 defects. All enjoyments are associated with pain. Something or other is painful in that enjoyment. Association with temporariness, it is not permanent. There is no enjoyment which is permanent. It causes dependency. It drains the sense organ, and this satisfaction at the end is guaranteed. So this impermanent enjoyment, which is at body level, we have to now start our journey of permanent enjoyment, to know what is permanent and what is that truth. What is that truth that we have to know? So now let us begin our journey. Get this book, and here is the book summary for you. This book shows what should be my priority. What should be my priority as a child, as a brahmachari, as a youth, as a householder or gruhastha, as a vanprastha or a retired person, or as a sannyasi. So this is delivered in verse number 7. There is also a teaching for the intellectual class who is after worldly knowledge. Only academics will not serve. You have to jump in for spirituality, and that is told in verse number 1. How to deal with the money and power, that is told in verse number 2, 5, 11, and 29. How to look for the pleasures. How to look at the pleasures. What are their effects? That is told in verse number 3, 15, and 28. What is the nature of life? That is in verse 4, 6, 12, and 21. Guidance in the spiritual life, it is given in verse number 8, 9, 10, 13, 20, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 30, and 31. That is the most important part, guidance in spiritual life. And when and where the seeker can go wrong, that is told in verse number 14, 16, and 17. And who is the man of wisdom, that is described in verse number 18, 19, and 22. Now, you get this book, link is given in the description. If you want to study this text, we have a Bhaja Govindam course, link is given in the description. You can join the course, go through this, and I invite you to join our community if you are a spiritual seeker, or if you are at an advanced level and if you want to share this knowledge to the world. We give you the guidance, we provide you the guidance, and you can be part of this community where all spiritually motivated people are the part of this community. You will get a very good support there, very good guidance, and all the questions are answered by the grace of Gurudev and God. Please check the links below and act. Only knowledge will not help. We have to act, we have to put forth effort, we have to read, we have to consume the course and apply it in our life. So we will conclude with a prayer once again. Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Harihi Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Harihi Om. Thank you. One more instruction. If you are listening this on an audible, you can also watch the video on YouTube. You can subscribe to our channel and subscribe to our podcast. Thank you very much and be spiritually wealthy.